English, Tom Crockett, and Noah David Simon. No, bad.
It's not right. You're letting yourself fall to pieces. Cook and the maid are out berry picking. The whole world is out enjoying the sunshine. Even your cat is out there. He's trying to catch himself a bird. And here you sit in the house all day like some kind of nut. That's no fun. You listen to what I'm saying now. It's been a whole year since you left the house.
I shall never leave this house. Why should I? My life is over. He's dead and buried. And so am I, buried here within these four walls. We're both dead.
I never heard the like. So your husband's dead. He's not coming back. You mourned him good and proper. Now it's time to move on. It's no use sitting around wearing black and crying for the rest of your life. I lost my old lady a couple of months back. I cried for a month and that was that. She's not worth it. It's not necessary to sit around singing hymns and crying. You haven't seen your neighbors in months. You don't go out. And you tell us not to let anyone in. We're living like spiders in the dark, if you excuse the expression. My livery jacket's got holes in it. More holes. Fine if there was no eligible men around. But the whole country is crawling with eligible young men. There's a regiment in the next town. All those good-looking officers melt in your mouth, most of them. And they have a dance every Friday night. And every afternoon, the band gives a concert. Oh, missus, take a look at yourself. You're still a juicy young thing. You're still beautiful. You can go out and enjoy yourself. But beauty won't last forever, you know. You just wait. 10 years from now, you're going to want to go swanning after those officers. It'll be too late.
I must ask you never to talk to me like that again. When my husband died, life lost all meaning for me. You know that. I may look like I'm alive, but I'm not. I swore I'd wear black and shut myself up here until the day I died. Didn't I? And I will. He'll see how much I loved him. Oh, I know he treated me badly. I don't have to tell you about that. He was mean and even unfaithful. But I intend to be faithful to the grave and show him what real love means.
I never heard the like. You'd do better off to go out and take a walk. Or have me hitch up Toby and go visit the neighbors. Mrs., what's the matter? For God's sake, what's the matter?
Toby. He used to love Toby so. He'd ride all around the neighborhood on him. What a horseman. Oh, remember how grand he looked in the saddle? Toby, Toby. Go tell them he gets extra oats today.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it, man.
Now, what's that? Go tell whoever it is I'm not at home to anyone.
I'll take care of it, ma'am.
You see what real love means, Nicky? My love will last as long as I do, right down to my last heartbeat. While you, I hope you're ashamed. You see what a good girl I am. What a faithful wife. I locked myself up here and will be faithful to you until the day I die. While you, I hope you're ashamed, you little pig. You were mean to me, you cheated on me, you left me alone for weeks at a time.
Mrs., there's someone outside wants to see you, says you can't wait.
You tell him that my husband is dead and that I see no one.
I told him that, but he doesn't want to listen, said it's very important.
And I said, I see no one.
But he's kind of a crazy man. He's yelling outside, he opened up the door, now he's in the dining room, just sitting there.
All right. Go tell him all right. Really, the nerve of some people. Why must they be so difficult? Why can't they just leave me alone? Oh, I may have to go join a nunnery after all. I wonder what kind of nun I'll be.
You think back! Stop trying to talk me out of here! Idiot!
Madam, allow me to introduce myself. Gregory Stepanovich Smirnov, field artillery, retired. I own a place in the next county. Sorry to disturb you, but this is important.
What can I do for you?
I had the pleasure of knowing your late husband, and as it so happens, he left me a couple of IOUs. The total comes to 1,200 rubles. Now I have a mortgage payment due today, so I must ask you, madam, pay me today.
1,200. What did my husband owe you this money for?
Well, I sold him a couple of loads of oats.
Now, don't forget what I told you, Luca. Make sure Toby gets his extra oats. If my husband owed you the money, then of course I'll pay it. But I'm afraid I don't have any cash on me today. My manager will be back the day after tomorrow and he'll see that you get paid. I'm sorry, but today I can't help you. It's 7 months today that my husband died, and I'm in a sad mood. I'm in no condition to be talking about money.
And I'm in a sad mood because if I don't meet my mortgage payment, they'll foreclose on my property. I was the shirt.
You'll have your money the day after tomorrow.
I can't wait till the day after tomorrow.
Excuse me, but I've already said I cannot pay you today.
And I've already said I cannot wait till the day after tomorrow.
What can I do? I don't have the money.
Does this mean you won't pay me?
It means I can't pay you.
I see. Is that your final word?
That's my final word.
You made up your mind?
I've made up my mind.
Thank you very much. I won't forget this. On my way here. Am I supposed to take this lying down? On the way here, I ran into my accountant. Why are you always so down in the dumps, he asked me. Well, excuse me, he should know. I'm desperate for money. On the way here, I got up at dawn and rode around to everyone I know who owes me money, and not one of them came across. I ran in more circles than a hunting dog. Spent the night in some flea-bitten hotel, and finally I get here. 50 miles away from home, and what do I get? A sad mood. What kind of mood do you think that puts me in? pardon my French, do I want with your manager?
My dear sir, I will not have such language in my house, and I will not tolerate that tone of voice. I refuse to listen to any more of this.
I don't believe this.
It's 7 months today, and I'm in a sad mood.
What's that got to do with me? I have to make a mortgage payment. Fine. Your husband's dead. Your manager's gone to town. You're in a sad mood. Or whatever. What do you expect me to do? Flap my wings and fly away from my creditors? Run around into a brick wall? Banging my head? I go see Christian. He's not home. I go see Yarusevich. He hides. I go see Courage. We get in a fight. I damn near threw him out a window. I go see Mazatov. Mazatov. He's sick. And now this one, a sad mood. Not a one of them paid me. What a damn bunch of deadbeats. And it's all because I'm a sucker. It's all because I'm a soft touch. I'm a sucker for a hard luck case. I'm too nice for my own good. Well, it's time to get a little tough. No one's gonna push me around anymore. No one's gonna fool around with me like this. God damn it! I'm not moving. I'm staying put until she pays up. Oh boy, I'm mad. I'm mad and through. I'm quivering mad. Mad enough to get nasty. Hey, you!
What do you want?
A glass of water, maybe a beer. What kind of logic is that? Here's a man so desperate for money, he's ready to hang himself. Well, excuse me very much. She's no condition to talk. She's in no condition to talk about money. Talk about petticoat logic. This is what I don't like about women. And hate talking to them. I'd rather light a campfire on a powder keg than talk to a woman. Makes my skin crawl. They make me so mad. All I have to do is see one of those romantic creatures coming, and my leg muscles start cramping up. I start yelling for help. Get out of here! She's sick and can't see anyone. That's fine. She doesn't have to see me. I'll stay right here. I'll stay right here until I get my money. She stays sick for a week. I'll stay sick. I'll stay right here for a week. She's sick for a year. I'll stay here for a year. I want my money, lady. Your black dress and your dimples don't impress me. I've seen plenty of dimples before. Hey, Simon, unhitch the horses. We're not leaving just yet. Tell them I'm staying. And tell them to give the horses some oats. And watch it, you nitwit. You got the trace horse tangled again. You just wait till... Oh, forget it! Jesus. What a mess. Hottest day of the year. Nobody wants to pay me. Couldn't sleep the whole night. And now I've got to deal with some wacky widow and her moves. It's enough to give a man a headache. I need a drink. That's what I need. Hey, yo!
What do you want?
Shot of vodka. Oh, I'm a mess. Dirt, mud on my boot. I need a shave. My hair needs combing. Straw sticking out of my pockets. The lady must have thought I was out to rob her. Not too polite. I guess showing up like this, what the hell, I'm not a guest. I'm a bill collector. Nobody says I have to dress right.
to. Just shut up, will you? Oh, I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm mad enough to get angry. Mad enough to get nasty. Hey, you!
Thank you, We're dealing with the early works of these two gentlemen in the early part of the evening. Excuse me. We go to the glass menagerie. His first full-length success on these things when he made his career. And we do an excerpt of the glass menagerie with Sophia Mello. Nikki Hatzidas. And Daniel Shagan, glass menagerie.
Hello, Mother. I was just...
I know. You were just practicing your typing, I suppose.
Yes.
Deception.
How was the DAR meeting, Mother?
DAR meeting?
Didn't you have a DAR meeting?
No, I did not have a DNR meeting. Oh, I didn't have the courage. I just wanted to find a hole in the ground and crawl in and stay there for the rest of my entire life.
Why would you do that, Mother?
Why? Why? How old are you, Laura?
Mother, you know my age.
I was under the impression that you were an adult. But evidently I was very much mistaken.
Has something happened, Mother? Has something happened?
What are you going to do? What's going to become of us? What is the future?
I really wish you wouldn't stare at me like that, Mother.
Give me a few minutes. I'll do myself. Oh, I'm bewildered by life.
I really wish you'd tell me what happened.
I went to the DR meeting this afternoon, as you know. I was to be inducted as an officer. I went to the Rubicon Business College to tell them that you have a cold, and also to ask how you were progressing down there.
Oh.
Yes, oh! Oh. Oh. I went to your instructor right away and introduced myself as your mother. She didn't even know who you were. Winfield? Winfield? We don't have such a scholar enrolled in our school. I assured her she did. My daughter Laura has been coming for classes since the early January. Oh, I don't know. Unless you're referring to that very shy little girl who dropped out of school after a few days of attendance. No, I said I'm talking about my daughter Laura, who's been coming here every day since the last 6 weeks. Excuse me, she said. Put down the attendance register, and there was your name. Unmistakable, printed with all the days that you had been absent. Kept on on saying no. You're wrong. It's not possible. There has to be a mix-up in the record. No, she said. I remember perfectly. She was so shy. Her hands shook. She couldn't even put her fingers on the keys. And when we gave her the speed test, she broke down completely. She threw up. We had to take her to the washroom. After that, she never showed up. We telephoned her house every single day, but there was never an answer. So, what did you do when you left the house every day? Pretending that you were going to the business college?
I was just walking.
That's not true.
It is true, Mother. I just went out walking.
Walking? Walking in this winter? Deliberately holding pneumonia in a guy's coat? Where were you walking to, Laura?
Lots of places. The park, mostly.
Even while you had the cold?
It was the lesser of two evils, Mother. I couldn't go back there. I threw up on the floor.
From 7:30 to 5:00 every day. You mean to tell me that you've been walking in the park? Just so that I should understand that you're going to the Robertson Business College?
It wasn't as bad as that, Mother. I went in places to get warm.
And this is where?
The museum and the birdhouse at the zoo. I visit the penguins every day, and sometimes I go without lunch and go to the movies. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time at the jewel box, where they keep all the tropical flowers.
You did all this to deceive me? All this for deception? Why, Laura? Why? Why?
Oh, Mother. Why? When you are disappointed, you get the most awful, suffering look on your face, like Jesus' mother and all those paintings at the museum. And